I used to think cooking was preparing food, and that was a very small part of it, and then cooking it. And with this video, I realized there's more to it because the steps are connected to what it implies. The meal plan, in our case, have to know the food we're going to eat. In the restaurant is a menu. They need to know if they're going to make Italian or if they're going to make Chinese or French or whatever. And if they're going to make an Italian, they need an Italian. They don't need an Italian oven. They need an oven for the pizzas. So that's the equipment. We need pots and pans and something to cook our food in, either a stove top or an oven or slow cooker or one of those things. Then in the restaurant, food gets delivered. We go and get our own, and they have huge spaces to keep food. We have small fridges and freezers and the cabinets. And then finally food gets cut, peeled and prepped. Then it gets cooked. And cooking itself is another world full of steps and a lot of things to be learned. But it's not all. It's like it's the goal. It's the peak of the pyramid. But we need to climb all this, and we won't get to this if we don't climb this. And after cooking, we still have to do the dishes and handle the trash. Might not sound important, but a messy kitchen or a dirty kitchen doesn't give us a lot of will to cook. We don't even know where to start cooking or cleaning. And if you go cleaning, then we don't feel like cooking. Why we even clean at all if what we want is to eat? So we end up ordering food. So it might sound like an afterthought, but it is important. And I believe this for me it help, and I think it can help you see what's missing to prevent you from cooking or from cooking consistently. Is it because you like to eat Chinese and all you have in the house is potatoes and ham? Is it because you go and get your food like once every 3 weeks, and when you do, you get enough for 2 or 3 days? Or is it because you don't have enough freezer or freeze space to keep enough food to last you from the day you go shopping to the next day you go shopping, and you end up not having food enough in the house mid that time, in the middle of that time? For me, my biggest problem was this: the meal plan, and then the grocery shopping. The meal plan, because I never knew what I wanted to cook and I didn't knew what I should buy, and I had to go all over those, I don't know how many recipes I have and cookbooks, and I'd still manage not to get all I needed because I would end up not wanting to eat what was in there. It was a mess. Then I made a video last week regarding it to solve it. Like, if I have the, this kind of foods, I made a grocery list that allows me to always have certain kind of foods in the house, and if I have those certain kinds of foods, I can do something that I like. Absolutely, I may not do everything, but I'll be able to do something I like from it, and then I can fine tune it as I keep using this grocery list and keep meal planning like this. These two will give me time to finally start learning how to cook. The cooking itself, the techniques, the sauteing, the poaching, the grilling, the broiling, I don't know, there are so many. I can't even memorize them all. But they are important and I need to know them because let's say you look at a recipe and that recipe says, oh, do something, and you can identify that something to a cooking technique. Whatever it is you have to do, you will do it better if you don't know that that cooking technique. It's like it's like fry a fish. You put the fish in the pan, and then the fish gets cooked, and you take the fish out. Well, that's something for who knows how to cook. Because who doesn't know how to cook? How do we know the fish is cooked? What lets us know the fish is cooked? I mean, do you put it just one side? Do you put in both sides? Do you put the fish, the closed fish, the fillet of the fish, half of the fish? How much oil should it be in the pan? How hot should the pan be? Should it be a pan? Should it be a frying pan? Should it be a pot? Who doesn't know how to cook has no idea, as in absolutely none. And when the techniques are being explained, those things are explained. And and by learning those things with one sort of food, we would then know how to apply that technique with any other sort of food. If a recipe says fry the fish and then do this and then do that, we already know how to fry the fish if we have already learned how to fry it. But if we haven't, all those questions will be unanswered.